Well, it's volume 6 of the Ed and John show, I guess we call it, for lack of a better word. We're here in Ed's house, and we want to talk today. I was thinking about talking about death, the elephant in the room, the thing people never talk about, which Ed is actually very thoughtful about. So I wanted to ask him some questions about it. So, Ed, do you have a thought about death, of what it is, or what it's going to feel like?
I, I'm not really sure what it's going to feel like. I do think I still have partial say in it, that there's like a big key that I'm looking at, and when my body and mind finally tells me that you can't fight this, it's completely taken over. I still have this inkling that I can reach up there with the loss of my heart and everything else and help turn it off.
Turn it off?
Yeah, turn that big key.
Oh, I see. You mean
I think when
and stay longer.
uh, not necessarily stay longer. I think it's like a dignity thing. You have just enough control that you don't get to the point where you're uncontrollable. Everybody has to do everything for you.
I get you.
That you had that one last chance to reach up to that key and just give it that last push over, and then you can go into that absolute final stage where
Do you believe in an afterlife?
I'm torn between it. In a way, yes, I do, but I still can't come to grasp how it can be done.
It's a
I,
practical part of it.
yeah, I think it's. I almost think I've seen instances through my life where it is, but putting that puzzle together is so strange. I mean,
Complicated.
there's so many things that come along, and
Do you
say,
want there to be an afterlife?
I would take trying it again,
You want to do it again?
and see if I could do a better job
Oh
at
my
it.
God, I got to spread the word. He's coming back.
No, I would hopefully try to do better. I feel like I've learned a lot of things.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think a lot of things people if could do different that would make our lives easier towards each other. But I'm also the only word I ever use is realist. This is what it is. I'm not going to change it.
You want to
I go
accept
back.
it.
Yeah, I go back to my ABCs. I hope to try to tell people anything that may help them accept it, because I noticed through the fight with cancer, that stuff really does want you to fight. The more
Right.
you fight, the more aggressive it becomes.
I see. You mean if you're fighting it, everybody says, look, he's fighting cancer, and you
Yeah,
don't do that.
and strong. We just, as human beings, we're not that kind of strong.
You can't beat it. You can't
No.
fight it.
No, you've got to have the researchers and everybody out there have got to find the answer. It starts with us and our ability to have the right kind of genes and all that type of stuff. But
I was thinking, I became a Quaker when I was a teenager, and they believe in celebrating life rather than mourning death, and that was an idea that stuck with me.
yes,
And I was thinking about your life, and I was thinking you're one of the blessed few who did what you loved your whole life with people that you love.
yeah,
And does that mean a lot now to you?
yes, being able to have somewhat control. It's the same way our kids. I was talking to them about my funeral. I don't want that to turn sad because it's the end. I mean, I've got some hepped up songs I want them to play. I want people to enjoy.
Right.
It's sad we all have to pass away, but don't lose sight of the good stuff you had.
And the good life you lived.
Yes. I mean, I did things that other people never had a chance to do. Enjoy that. Everybody have a good time.
And celebrate that part of your life.
Yes, don't sit there and, oh, what if he did lived and what if we tried? You don't know.
No.
You're never going to know.
Well, I'm going to have some good Ed Gulley stories to tell. I'll tell you that. I'll have them laughing. Don't worry about that.
I hope so.
I get some good ones. Uh, you seem to have really, in my experience, excuse me, when I was in hospice, was noticing that people who were thoughtful had good deaths, who thought about it and talked to people and said, this is what I want and this is what
Yeah.
I feel. And you've done that, I think. You've really made it clear what you want.
That's what my goal has been, is Or, I mean, I still know what I am. I still know what I want to do. And there's no need of me throwing, like I always say, throwing a bunch of shit on the wall and hoping it sticks onto somebody else and thinking that they should make the decision. I can still make the decision. And hopefully the people that deal with it understand it eventually. I never was one. I'm the right one. Do it this way. It sounded that way lots of times, but I would compromise with anybody over anything. I wanted your input, but this is what my mind is telling me I want to do. I feel most comfortable this way. I feel as though that I'm not putting any undue decisions on somebody that I don't think should have those decisions.
Do you have an idea for your time left, what you want to do?
I still would like to orate a couple more poems with Maggie, a half a dozen maybe, and I still think if I'm having a good day, I could do a couple more simple paintings or drawings of some sort.
You're doing some really beautiful drawings. I took some pictures of them.
But I think I've still got a couple more of those that I could do. It's all how much I feel when I get up. It's my body is taking in nourishment, but it's taking in so slow. They really don't have any magical formula they can give you, so you've got a boost of energy. It's all picking and choosing your food and taking your time and processing it. But I did a tree for Maggie. She asked for one. I did one. I think it came out pretty good. I still got a couple other little ones in my head. Maybe I do. And I think if I was, for the next few days, however, if I'm in a calm state and somebody's got a pen and pencil, I think I can talk out a lot of poems. That's the one thing that even I'm proud of. Is my one ABCs and the one about addicted with farmers. I think if people really sit down with an open mind and look at those poems and read them,
And I'm going to link to those poems.
there is a lot in them.
And we have some more videos in us, I believe.
Yes.
And I'm going to be here every day.
Yeah. No.
Okay, well, I'm going to out of town today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll stop on the way back.
All
and
right.
check in on you, and maybe I'll bring you up a surprise. Maybe some big vats of chocolate ice cream, which are.
Oh.
Okay, well, thanks for talking about this, Ed.
Yes.
As usual, you're thoughtful and meaningful, and I appreciate knowing you, and I love you.
I love you too.
Some woman said, "I can't believe it's two men saying they love each other all day. We're holding hands." Okay, pal. See you later.
Yeah.